Welcome to a new video, and in today's video I will be featuring Louis Vuitton. I have selected 10 of my favorite Louis Vuitton bags from my handbag collection to show you guys. Each one of these bags are either a favorite of mine, or they're just a special piece that I really love, or I've used it many times, or they have some sort of significance to me. So let's get started. Our first one is this cute little city steamer bag. I first saw this bag online when I was browsing the Louis Vuitton website, and it was the color combination that really grabbed my attention. I love brown and beige paired with blue. I think it's such a nice color combo and they complement each other really well. If you're familiar with this style, you know they make them in bigger versions as well, and this is the smallest size it comes in. I have never used this bag yet, but it's still one of my favorites because I think it's just so cute and adorable. I love this little tag that's on it. The stitching around the bag is yellow, so it's like beige and then brown, then like a dark blue, and then with yellow stitching. This mini size has a zipper pocket in the back where you can put maybe your passport or whatever documents or papers you might have. There's also a strap inside that you can clip onto the bag and carry it crossbody. The clips are diagonal opposites, so you could wear it like this. I personally would never wear this kind of bag like that, but if you do like to wear your bags crossbody or you want your hands to be free, you can clip on those straps. Our next one is this pretty pink Alma bag, and this is the mini size. The thing I like about this is the contrasting white monogram handles and this little charm tag. The Alma is one of the brand's most recognizable shapes, but I like how they did this one in this pretty pinkish rose color, and there's also this LV that's etched onto this corner. There is also a strap in here that if you want to clip on, you can carry it crossbody like the other one, and one side is the pinkish nude and the other side is the white monogram. I don't like to use these straps, but if I were to use it, I would probably use this white just because I think it adds a more interesting touch. I have also never used this bag. I could see myself carrying this bag in the summer wearing all white, so I'm telling myself to use it this summer because I've had it for like a year now and it's just been sitting there in my closet. Our next bag is actually a backpack. And I don't really carry backpacks, but I knew right away when I saw it in the store that I had to have this one, and it's similar to that previous one that I just showed you. This is a black patent leather mini backpack, and it has the same white and black monogram like the handles on this Alma bag. Of course, this bag has those backpack straps. They're just inside because it's easier to store that way. You could even carry it just like this with the backpack handle, and I think it could be kind of cute. But I will clip on the straps to show you guys what it would look like. And here it is with the straps clicked on. I really love how they did the straps with the black and white monogram because it complements this black and white part really well. There is also a back pocket here, but it's very tight, so you could probably only fit something that's very slim. The inside of the bag looks like this. There is another pocket that has the black and white monogram, and there's this drawstring that you can pull to tighten the backpack. I was just taking off these straps and I noticed that the bottom of the bag also has this black and white monogram. I actually didn't know that until just now. Not that anyone can really see the bottom of your backpack, but maybe if you're like really tall and you're carrying it and someone kind of short is behind you, they can see the black and white on the bottom. And our fourth one is this Hatbox bag, and I have the mini version of it as well, so I brought both to show you. This Hatbox bag is a favorite because I think it goes with so many looks. The beige and the brown make it very easy to match with things, and it's one that I've used many times because I actually don't have too many beige or brown bags in general. I end up always reaching for this when I need a more neutral or brown colored bag. This Hatbox is really nice to carry because it has this little strap here that you can just hold, and I love to carry my bags with top handles. To open this bag, it has these little knobs on the top, so you just press it and then it will clip open. And there's also a strap for this one. You clip it onto either end here and here. and you can also carry it crossbody. And this mini one you've probably seen a few times because it's a little favorite of mine. I have carried both of these bags separately, but I have yet to use them together, so hopefully soon, or this September Fashion Week, I'll carry them together. So that was bag number 4. I counted those two as one bag. And number 5 is this crossbody bag or clutch. I have carried it as a clutch before. I don't think I've carried it crossbody. The reason I like this bag is the same as the reason I like this one, and it's because it's the brownish beige color. I also like how they did the reverse monogram on this section and then the regular monogram up here with the brown trim. Because it's a brown bag, I also tend to use it quite often. I cannot remember the style name of this one. There's also a minier belt bag version. You're probably surprised, like, well, why didn't you get the mini one? But I didn't want to carry my bag as like a belt bag. I wanted to be able to hold it like this or have it crossbody. The thing I like about this crossbody strap is that it's shorter. So it's not going to hang very low, it's going to hang higher up on your waist. And I'll clip it on to show you. And you can tell that it's quite short, but you can adjust it. So it has these little snaps on the side that you can use to lengthen it or shorten it depending on how you want to carry it. When the strap is shorter like this, you could even carry it as a shoulder bag. And if you want to do it crossbody, you would just have to lengthen it a little bit. Now for our 5th bag, we are going to transition to these twist bags. This one is an army green color, and it's probably my only green bag. Now that I think of it, I don't think I have any other green handbags. The special part about this twist bag is the gold trims that goes around it. It's like tiny little beads and sequins that go around the front and over to the flap on the back. There's also little gold leaf or tree stitchings that go around the edge. And of course, because it's the twist, the way it opens is you just twist it to form a V and then it opens easily. I have a towel in here to stuff the bag, but the inside looks like that. When I travel with my bags, I always make sure to stuff them because I pile them on top of each other and sometimes they get squished. And always make sure you pack your handbags or other valuables in your carry-on because you don't want to throw under the plane and get stuff stolen like what happened to me after Coachella last year. It was very, very sad, but I basically lost 4 of my favorite vintage Chanel belts. Anyways, back to this Louis Vuitton bag. I have used this bag quite a few times. It's an older style, but it's still one of my favorites. I don't discriminate against pieces that I have that are older. I'll carry and buy anything that's new or vintage, or as long as it's something that I like. Our 6th bag is another locket bag. And this is very special to me because I have never seen a locket bag with this kind of design on it. I remember it was at the Beverly Hills store in just a window display, and I was like, wow, this is such a cool bag. I have to have it. The thing that really caught my attention about this bag was the color and also the crystals around the side. Because most lockets are very plain. I mean, you know, they do them in just those basic colors. Sometimes they'll put those like funky Louis Vuitton stamps on them, if you know what I mean. I really liked how this one was a little bit more dressy and feminine because of this swirly crystal design. And it actually has, if you look closely, the Louis Vuitton logos in it. So this is kind of like the monogram just woven into this florally design. It is an epi leather and the color is this kind of violet, bluish, purplish color. And just like the other twist, the way it opens is you just twist the V and inside is like that. Now we are going to transition into my 2 favorite Capucine bags. This first one is from the Tokyo Runway cruise show. I love the ribbon details that go all over it. It's kind of a Valentine's Day colors with like the pink, the red, the white. I have only carried this bag once, but it's a piece that is even just pretty to look at. The ribbons on this bag are made from little pieces of leather and also ribbon itself, and they just tied all these little knots around it. I love the ribbon details on it so much that I was able to overlook that the size was bigger than I would normally carry, which is probably why I've only used it once. And it's a nice statement bag to add to any outfit. so I should definitely use this one more as well. Number 9 is also a capucine, and this is probably my favorite bag out of all of the handbags that I own. Not just Louis Vuitton, but all of the brands. And it is this very cute and beautiful mini white one. This bag was in my top 10 favorite handbags video as well. When I found this bag online, there was only one left. So I told them, please get it for me. I need it immediately. I only saw the picture online and I was already obsessed. The crystals on it are so beautiful. It's made up of like little crystals and studs, and then there's also some white clear crystals, and I just love the overall design. I think it's very feminine, very beautiful, and a perfect evening bag. And I like how it's the mini size. This mini size has a strap that you can use on it. I think the bigger one does as well. I'm not sure, but I don't even use the straps, which is why I don't pay attention to whether or not they come with straps or not. The back is all plain, which is actually nice because sometimes bags that are embellished in the back, I've had problems where they will rub against your clothing and get stuck, or it will pull the crystal off, or it will pull snatches on like your sweater or whatever dress or something that you're wearing. Our very last bag to round off the top 10 is a Petite Mall. The Petite Mall is this beautiful black leather with silver and gold metal pieces and hardware all over. It's a very heavy bag because of all of this hardware. The story behind this bag is that it was custom made for me. When I mean custom made, I don't mean I sent them a bunch of sketches and designs that I wanted them to make for me. What I meant is they made this bag specifically for me because it was sold out. Basically what happened was I saw this bag online. I actually see most of my favorite Louis Vuitton bags from their website. And the thing that I really don't like about Louis Vuitton is they keep products on their website that are sometimes not even available, or they've already become sold out. There'll be like a little button that says call for availability. But I don't call for availability. I just text my salesperson because it's easier, and my salespeople have the same access to the inventory as with the online people, and they would check in the system and it would say it's completely sold out in the country. So that happened to this bag, but I really wanted this bag, and my salesperson said, okay, maybe I can send an email to Paris and ask them if they can make it for you because you're such a good client. It was about a week later we heard back and they said yes, they can make it for me. So I was super happy. Of course I asked them how long it would take, because if it was going to take like a whole year, I would just be like, forget it. But they said it would only take 1 to 2 months. So I was like, okay, I'm willing to wait. And so I waited, and now here it is. I'm so happy I waited because I've used this bag so many times, and it's black and it matches with so many things because there's gold and silver hardware on it, and it adds a very edgy and cool vibe to your outfit. So this is what it looks like up close. The silver parts of the bag are very shiny, and then the gold parts are matte. And the buckle strap has these little stones on it. The Petite Malls are supposed to emulate the Louis Vuitton trunks, and inside there isn't much space, but I don't mind that at all because that's not an issue for me. There's a strap if you want to clip it onto the ends. So here are the hoops for the straps. There's one here and one on this opposite side. But I always like to carry this bag as a clutch, and I've carried it day and night with so many looks, and everyone loves this bag too because it's such a different and unique Petite Mall. That concludes this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed seeing my 10 favorite Louis Vuitton bags from my collection. And please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and please go follow me on Instagram if you don't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!